Hello, everyone. This is Phoenix Tremaine, and today we're going to be talking about soap opera coming and goings, and also some rumors and some updates on some characters. So, thank you for watching. Going ahead and hit that like and subscribe. And liking and subscribing is free to do. It helps out the channel a lot. So, thank you very much in advance if you do that. Also, we have a membership where you get exclusive videos. You get to see videos like this in advance. And now, without further ado, let's go on ahead and talk about these coming and goings, or should I say, coming and possible goings, which you're about to discover. So we're going to begin with Rena Sofer. Lois has gone back to Bensonhurst. The soap opera digest revealed the reason why. They noted that her absence from the canvas is short term. Sofer was written out to accommodate her scheduled shooting a film opposite Tuck Watkins, who played David Vickers on One Life to Live, and Walt Willey, who played Jackson Montgomery on All My Children. But she is already back in the studio around March 31st, and her return should be during sweeps because they film about a month in advance. The May Sweeps begins on April 24th. So she'll probably be back just in time for the nurses' ball. And I'm guessing that's when one of two things will probably happen. Either she'll be there for Brooklyn to learn that Geo is her son, or they'll have Dante find out that he has a son with Brooklyn during May sweeps. So I feel like one or both of those things are going to happen because they usually save the nurse's ball for like big reveals. Also, we're going to move on to Days of Our Lives because one of my favorite characters is back. Allison Sweeney, who plays Sammy Brady, has returned, and she was the reason why I really loved Days of Our Lives back when I first started watching. When All My Children One Life to Live got canceled, I needed some more new soaps, and I loved Allison as Sammy because I think the week that I started watching, I think back in 2012, that was the week that she caught EJ in bed with Abigail. So it was off to the races. But she's coming back, and like always, Hurricane Sammy comes back. She'll be there just in time to hear Belle confess her feelings for EJ. She'll also see EJ, who, I'm sure she probably still has love for. And of course, she needs to explain to her son how EJ could do what he did and she still fall in love with him and, be in a relationship with him for a long time. So her son needs to hear her perspective. But something else that's going to happen, of course, I don't have a picture for it because it hasn't happened yet. But Rafe is upset that Sean slept with Jada or Jada slept with Sean. And so he's going to sleep with Sammy. So Sammy will be upset about Belle and EJ. He'll be upset about Jada and Sean, and they're going to end up in bed together, which will probably lead to Jada and Sean probably giving it a go for real. Then we have the return of Kyle Louder. He's also returning this week so he can support Kate and Roman. Louise Sorrell, another favorite of mine, is returning this week. And she's returning as Vivian and she wants her cut of the money Philip has gotten thanks to the deception that they played about the fake will and will probably the fake letter and will probably be the reason Xander finds out the truth. So I just feel like sweeps is coming up. The writers are going to change on April 24th, which is the beginning of sweeps, and new writers begin. So Ron and his crew, Ron as head writer, is going to end his run on April 24th, which means he's only got a few weeks left to wrap up the storylines and give the next team of where they want to take it from there. So I feel like Vivian is going to be used for Xander to learn the truth, especially since Xander and Sarah are now very happy with this truth hanging over their heads. We're going to move on to Young and Restless, where Michelle Morgan is returning, but it's as Amanda Sinclair, and it's going to be for a short stint. So I don't know if she's going to be representing Martin slash Allen or any of that craziness that'll be going on. But I feel like they brought so many people back from the dead that I feel like they could figure out a way for Hillary to come back because Hillary is the better character, the fan favorite, and she won an Emmy as Amanda, but she really deserved it as Hillary. And I feel like that would shake up Devon and Abby. It could lead to so many great storylines. I already came up with a way that Amanda could have survived, and yeah. So if I could figure out how to bring her back, then I'm sure they could too. But we're getting her back as Amanda for a little short stint, and then we have Nathan Owens, who plays Holden Novak on the show. He is now finally on contract because he was reoccurring, but now he's a contract player, which means they've got um, things they want to do with him, storyline wise, and I'm looking forward to seeing where they go with that. Finally, on young, well, not finally because we do have another one, but I wanted to uh, let you know about Daniel Goddard, who plays Kane on Young and the Restless. He keeps hinting that he's about to return, and he's been hinting for a couple of months now that he's going to return to Young and the Restless. And so that's led to speculation that he's actually Dumas. But we know Billy Flynn is also joining the show, and he'll be starting around sweeps. So I feel like he could be Dumas too, also as a second person who could be Dumas, whether he's Dumas' son who's taking over, or if he's, I feel like he's going to be part of that storyline. You can let me know what you think in the comments. And then there's been a lot of hinting that Dumas could also be Tucker, but it's not known at this time if it will be Trevor St. John playing him or someone new. So if you're a Young and Restless fan, let me know in the comments who would you want to be Dumas? Daniel Goddard as Kane, Billy Flynn, or from Days of Our Lives, Billy Flynn, or would you want Tucker to be Dumas, even if it's not played by Trevor St. John? And finally, we're going to talk about Graziati. I think that's how you pronounce his name, Michael Graziati, who plays Daniel. There was a behind the scenes photo on Instagram that shows Daniel with a serious injury. Like she's pouring a lot of blood in the back of his head. So with Alan slash possibly Martin out there, could he get this protecting his mother? And based on the picture, do you think this is a wound Daniel will actually survive? So with this head injury is looking kind of bad, but would you care if Daniel survived? Um, or are you fine with his demise, or do you want him to have some soap miracle and he continues to survive? So I'm thinking there is a chance he may not survive because they haven't really repaired him with anyone. It seems like they were playing with the idea of him and Sharon, but we'll see. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I will see you in the next video.